Jason, tell me, the time you've been in Ireland, what have you enjoyed about your time in Dublin?
My time in Dublin, except study the course, CBL course, at the part-time I will do the job, part-time job.
What have you enjoyed about your time? Yeah.
Cause actually there is no extra activity. Cause I'm really not enrolled in this country. I always see a lot of people go to the park, go to bar and meet their friends, drink together. But I'm not. I didn't like this culture.
Okay. Did you find anything positive about your time in Dublin?
Positive. Made new friends. And because you know you are in a foreign country, a different environment, different friend. First, I will feel lonely, and because everything you don't know, and from learn something, it's about improve my own myself.
Okay. And do you think you changed as a person during your time here?
I think so. It's really improve my personal skill, also independent. Something is must be improve a lot.
Okay, so you're happy.
Yeah, I'm happy
with the changes in you.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about the future? Obviously, your future won't be here. But what plans do you have for the future?
When I finish the CBL course, I will continue study. I like IT because before I come here, I'm doing the IT job. But when I come here study, I'm interested in the finance. So I plan my future. It must be combine the IT and the finance.
Okay.
So,
but you want to study here, or do you want to study back in China?
No, I will continue at here, based here, cause the job.
Okay. Okay. So in terms of Ireland, I mean, you said you don't enjoy the culture. So I mean,
yeah, it's very hard. It's really very hard. Maybe it's dependent on some personal skill or the personal culture like that. It's very hard to make the real friend with foreigner, because maybe the different background, the thinking, the way you think is really totally different.
Okay. So what do you do in your free time?
Just job.
Just work?
Yeah, just work.
Okay. And for this summer, do you have any other plans?
I will back home and meet my family. It's a long time. 6 months. No, more than 6 months.
And what will you do when you go back?
First, I will back home to see my mother and father, grandpa, grandma. It's all they will always want to see me. It's very exciting like that. Cause you know, this year the Chinese festival, we didn't come back to my family. You know, the festival in China is very important. It's all the family members reunion together to have the meal and celebrate that. Only me. You know?
I do, yeah. And tell me, what advice would you give to somebody coming to Ireland to study?
The purpose. That's very important because, you know, in this class is the basic, is the language course. I meet some different international students come here for the different purpose. But I think the main reason to go foreign country for the study is is aim to improve the human our study, our acknowledge. That's the very important thing. You must know what's your goal, what's the goal of your life. Because you know it's take a much expensive fee to go outside. If you use this money in homeland, you can do another things. It's not depend on what you want to do. It's depend on what you really. Oh, sorry, it's depend on what you think.
Okay. Okay, very good.